The top 5 causes of death in people over 70 and how to prevent them. Aging is a natural part of life, and reaching the age of 70 and beyond is a milestone to be celebrated. However, as we grow older, certain health risks become more prominent, often silently developing over years. For many people over the age of 70, the risk of serious illness or injury can increase significantly, but that doesn't mean these outcomes are inevitable. By understanding the leading causes of death in this age group and taking proactive steps, it is possible to enjoy a longer, healthier, and more independent life. This comprehensive guide will explore the 5 leading causes of death among those over 70 years old: cardiovascular disease, falls and injuries, respiratory diseases, stroke, and cognitive decline. More importantly, it will provide clear, practical, and evidence-based steps to reduce the risks associated with each, enabling individuals and caregivers to take charge of their health and well-being. While genetics and age are factors we cannot change, many of the most dangerous conditions can be prevented or delayed through lifestyle choices and early awareness. Before we begin, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can continue receiving content that helps improve your health and quality of life. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any important tips. 1. Cardiovascular disease, the silent threat. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 cause of death among people over 70. It includes a range of heart and blood vessel conditions such as coronary artery disease, heart failure, and arrhythmias. One of the most concerning aspects of cardiovascular disease is that it often develops silently. Many people may not notice anything wrong until they begin to feel fatigued, short of breath, or experience a major event such as a heart attack. The primary risk factors for cardiovascular disease include high blood pressure, poor dietary habits, and lack of physical activity. A sedentary lifestyle, common among the elderly, can contribute to the gradual weakening of the heart and blood vessels. Over time, arteries can become narrowed or blocked, increasing the risk of heart attacks or strokes. To combat this, a multifaceted approach is necessary. First, a healthy diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats is crucial. Reducing salt intake helps control blood pressure, while avoiding processed and sugary food supports overall heart health. Physical activity is equally important. Regular walking, light stretching, and activities like Tai Chi can help maintain cardiovascular function and boost circulation. Managing stress through mindfulness, meditation, or simple breathing exercises can also play a major role in heart health. Regular monitoring of blood pressure and cholesterol levels, combined with medical supervision when needed, helps catch and control early warning signs before they become life-threatening. 2. Falls and injuries, an underestimated danger. Falls are a leading and often underestimated cause of death and serious injury in older adults. Many people view falling as a minor accident, but for those over 70, it can lead to devastating consequences such as hip fractures, head trauma, and long-term disability. Even more concerning is the psychological aftermath. Fear of falling can lead individuals to limit their movement, which in turn causes muscle weakening and further increases the risk of future falls. This cycle can drastically reduce mobility and independence. The good news is that many falls can be prevented with the right strategies. Strengthening exercises targeting the legs and core muscles are essential, as they improve stability and balance. Balance training itself, such as practicing standing on one leg or participating in supervised balance classes, helps reinforce neural pathways and muscle coordination. Environmental modifications can also have a significant impact. Ensuring the home is well lit, installing handrails and grab bars in key locations such as bathrooms and stairways, and removing tripping hazards like loose rugs are all simple yet effective measures. Another often overlooked factor is medication. Some prescriptions can cause dizziness or drowsiness, which significantly increases the likelihood of a fall. Regular medication reviews with a healthcare provider can help identify and adjust any medications that pose a fall risk. Encouraging independence while providing safety nets enables older adults to stay active without putting themselves in harm's way. 3. Respiratory illnesses supporting lungs for the long haul. The lungs, like the heart, benefit greatly from gentle yet consistent stimulation. Deep breathing exercises, such as diaphragmatic breathing, can increase lung capacity and oxygen exchange. Singing, blowing bubbles, or even playing a wind instrument can serve as both fun and functional ways to enhance respiratory health. Indoor air quality is critical. especially for those who spend much of their time at home. Using HEPA filters, regularly cleaning air vents, and reducing exposure to dust, mold, and chemical fumes can protect aging lungs. Opening windows for fresh air and adding air-purifying plants like peace lilies or spider plants can help maintain clean air indoors. For those with chronic respiratory conditions like COPD, pulmonary rehabilitation programs offer a mix of education, breathing exercises, and physical activity tailored to each person's abilities. These programs have been shown to reduce hospitalizations and improve daily function. Quitting smoking remains the single most powerful intervention, and even quitting later in life yields significant benefits. Vaccination is a key element of respiratory health in older adults. Annual flu shots, pneumococcal vaccines, and, more recently, RSV vaccines help reduce the likelihood of life-threatening infections. These immunizations not only protect the individual, but also reduce the spread of disease in communities and care facilities. Hydration also supports respiratory function. Drinking plenty of water keeps mucous membranes moist, which helps prevent infections and eases breathing. Herbal teas with anti-inflammatory properties, such as ginger or licorice root tea, can soothe the respiratory tract. 4. Stroke. Recognizing the warning signs and acting fast. Stroke can strike suddenly, but the groundwork is often laid over time through unmanaged risk factors. Atrial fibrillation, AFib, an irregular heartbeat, is one of the most common causes of stroke in older adults. It can go undetected for years, which is why heart rhythm monitoring is vital. Smartwatches and portable ECG devices have become useful tools for detecting AFib, especially in individuals who may not feel any symptoms. Blood pressure remains the most modifiable stroke risk factor. Seniors are encouraged to check their blood pressure at home several times a week. Maintaining it within healthy ranges, typically below 130/80 mmHg, through medication and lifestyle changes can cut stroke risk dramatically. Recognizing the early signs of a stroke can save lives. The acronym FAST, face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, time to call emergency services, is widely taught and should be memorized by both older adults and their caregivers. Even mini strokes, or transient ischemic attacks, TIAs, are red flags and require immediate medical attention, as they often precede major strokes. Lifestyle again plays a preventive role. A diet rich in potassium, bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, magnesium, avocados, nuts, and antioxidants helps regulate blood pressure and reduce inflammation. Regular cardiovascular exercise enhances blood flow and lowers plaque buildup in the arteries. Stress management also reduces stroke risk. Chronic stress can cause blood pressure spikes and affect the blood vessels. Seniors can benefit from guided meditation, mindfulness-based stress reduction programs, or engaging in hobbies that bring joy and calm. 5. Cognitive decline, nourishing the brain and staying connected. Cognitive decline does not happen overnight. It begins with subtle signs like forgetting appointments or misplacing items. But through consistent brain stimulation and lifestyle support, its progression can often be slowed. Cognitive training exercises, such as puzzles, crosswords, learning new skills, or even playing musical instruments, keep the brain actively forming new neural connections. Social engagement is just as important for brain health as mental puzzles. Seniors who maintain close relationships and interact regularly with others show slower rates of memory loss. This can be achieved through community centers, group classes, volunteering, or even mentoring younger people. Diet plays a crucial role in brain preservation. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as salmon, walnuts, and chia seeds, support brain cell function. Leafy greens like kale and spinach, as well as colorful berries, offer antioxidant protection to the brain. The Mind Diet, designed specifically to lower Alzheimer's risk, emphasizes whole grains, beans, nuts, and low-sugar options. Physical activity, too, enhances brain health by boosting blood flow and supporting the growth of new brain cells. Studies show that walking 3 times a week can significantly improve memory in seniors. Balanced training and Tai Chi also have the dual benefit of fall prevention and cognitive stimulation. Sleep and mental health also tie into cognitive function. Seniors should aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Sleep apnea, which is common in older adults, should be evaluated if snoring or daytime fatigue are present. Addressing depression and anxiety through therapy or support groups can also safeguard cognitive health. Conclusion: aging with awareness and action. Reaching the age of 70 and beyond is a milestone that reflects resilience, wisdom, and experience. However, living well in these golden years requires more than just longevity. It calls for intentional actions that support both body and mind. While the 5 leading causes of death among seniors, cardiovascular disease, falls, respiratory illness, stroke, and cognitive decline, may seem daunting, they are not inevitable. By staying informed and proactive, older adults can significantly reduce their risk and enhance their quality of life. Simple yet consistent habits like maintaining a heart-healthy diet, staying physically active, creating a fall-proof living environment, protecting lung health, managing blood pressure, and keeping the mind engaged all contribute to a longer, fuller life. Equally important is the role of regular medical checkups, timely vaccinations, and emotional well-being. Social connections, mental stimulation, and a positive outlook can be just as powerful as medication in preventing decline. Family members and caregivers also play a vital part by offering support, promoting independence, and encouraging healthy choices. Aging does not mean surrendering to frailty or isolation. With the right mindset and practical strategies, life after 70 can be vibrant, connected, and fulfilling. Prevention, after all, is the best form of care, and it's never too late to start.